Hey guys, it's Green Zero here with a quick announcement. There is a big tournament coming up on the 24th of July at 12 GMT. That's midday. This is hosted by Panda, and we have some nice artwork here by Drive Russian. But we have a big tournament coming up. Head on over to Command Post. Don't forget to sign up. So we've got some information here on the screen. It's going to be definitely an interesting tournament. There is a cash prize, and I will be casting it. I will be playing in it. Don't forget to sign up. It's on the 24th of July. Should be next weekend, depending on when this video drops. Hope to see you all at the tournament. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Green Zero back here with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. We are on the map here, Tiki Turmoil. That's right, the tikiest of turmoils. And we have a game here for you today. Again, I try to do my best to bring content, and stay tuned to the channel because I will always be trying to do my best to bring you video content. There are some streams coming up, of course, for some tournaments. So let's get into this game. We have Duntiger playing as GDI on the top northern side of Tiki Turmoil. And his opponent, Lamas, is playing as Scrin on the bottom left-hand side here. Actually, no, he is Reaper 17, the Spanker, which is 17, and he is going to be going straight for that tower there. He has the Buzzer Swarms online. Duntiger, 2 squads out for the left-hand flank, so he's not attempting to cut this off in any way. He could loop around. I mean, Lamas is obviously expecting a lot of units to be here. This is a random mirror, and I think Lamas, yeah, he really could have made a move for that tower. Just biding his time here. Maybe he's not too sure. This is the thing. He's actually got a second assimilator there. Oh my god. He's got a stealth assimilator. What is Lamas doing? Splitting up his forces here a little bit. 2 buzzers there. That's enough to overrun this. But now I think he's realized, yeah, he could have easily have captured those towers. Actually 3 buzzer swarms there, so did not see that. He should be able to over... Oh, look at that. That's very interesting. Okay, that was weird. He's going to actually grab the tower now. But yeah, going for both towers, that's really gutsy. Like, 1 tower is understandable, but getting 2, that's $1,000 off your starting build. And yeah, he is Scrin. He can get a lot of eco pretty quickly, but you can see here, trying to get out that second refinery without building that 4th harvester right now. So that's a little bit iffy for Lamas as his power plant gets chipped away. Buzzer Swarm will respond to that. There's his second refinery. No doubt that Duntiger already has his down. 4th harvester halfway done. He has 2 buzzers encroaching upon him. That first one will hit. The second one will finish off, but yeah, Lamas is giving just an attack order. What you want to do is move through the enemy squad because they do sniper damage, and he's going to be moving across to this nicely safe expansion here with the Tiberium. Love the smell of Tiberium in the morning. It's probably not what a lot of people say, since if you do inhale it, you tend to die. So something you're probably not looking to do at all, in fact, unless you're Scrin, of course, and your whole technology is based around it. So it's actually the Scrin's the reason why the planet is actually infested with Tiberium to begin with. So a little bit of a lore trip there, because we're just waiting for the economic game to play. Oh, I didn't even see that. Look at that. Great catch there. He obviously had the health bars on. You generally want the health bars on when you're playing. Watching a replay, health bars aren't as important because you want to see the visuals more than anything in the replay. Just take it easy. Just move the camera around. Something I've noticed with a lot of some of the commentators who relatively recent, that they tend to throw the camera around at 5,000 kilometers an hour. It's like it's not an FPV. It's a replay there. Duntiger just stepping on the Tiberium, which will damage his squad as long as it doesn't lose a member. That should be okay. So nothing fancy happening there. Crane built a foundry, comes down from Lamas. So not only did he grab the 2 center towers, he doesn't even have a 5th harvest. Well, he does have a 5th harvest. It's going to the blue Tiberium field. Lamas just checking out, making sure Duntiger is not going to that blue Tiberium field just yet. He's dispatching a squad to just finish off that buzzer swarm. Nicely done there. So that's going to be that buzzer swarm. But yeah, 2 pit bulls coming in. Not enough to really threaten the harvester. I mean, a portal's going to come down. 1 disintegrator squad is going to be enough. Interesting. It looks like it's almost supposed to be a scout, but he had 2 pit bulls for that. Sells off the foundry, so Duntiger sort of saw the foundry. He could kill the other pit bull if he shot at that, but unfortunately, yeah, shooting at it way too late. He could have at least got 1 of those. But Duntiger getting off a nice scout. Shard Walker coming in. Again, Lamas is obviously just planning on going for hardcore eco. And that's another thing you can do when you capture the towers, because it really locks down the center of the map. Although Duntiger is going infantry, and he'll actually be able to overrun this tower pretty easily with infantry here. Look at that. No buzzer swarm coming in. Does he have it? He does have it now. He might call in the buzzer swarm to try to save his tower. He could potentially get rid of everything. Composite armor is done. There's the buzzer swarm. A little bit too late though. It will get a fair bit of the infantry. Almost all of the infantry actually will be cleaned up. So he could have saved his tower there, but unfortunately called it in a little bit too late. May have been having trouble with money. We see the GDI airborne was dropped off somewhere. Was it just destroyed by these units? I'm not even sure. Yeah, there's some damage on that unit there. So I think maybe he just dropped the GDI airborne way too far forward here. DuneTiger going for AP ammo now, so his plan to go infantry. That's the thing about Reaper 17. They do have Shard Walkers, and they are mighty good at killing infantry, and they're very easy to build. They can get the shield upgrades. It's much more powerful than the Gun Walkers, and he might have a bit of trouble trying to dispatch these. Now, these 3 Gun Walkers, he should be able to get rid of these. Actually, another Buzzer Swarm in there, because he's got enough to overrun them. Takes 1 down. He will actually lose his APCs as well. That's a bit unfortunate. Both those APCs going down. DuneTiger not really paying too much attention. Don't see this many Disintegrators out this far from Reaper that much, because they are particularly slow, and he can just reverse move away. Finally overruns those guys. There's a Hammerhead coming now. Might actually get 1 more APC before he loses the Disintegrators, and he will get 1 more, which is the best he could have hoped for. Before they get cleaned up. APM is still not completed. Almost done. Hammerhead still being produced here. We have a tech center coming down. We do have maybe blue shard coming in. Not 100% sure what Lamas is doing there. Lamas has cleaned up all his blue tib field. DuneTiger, I believe, he is now grabbing his blue tib. Left a little bit behind because his tanks are full. We can see a beacon coming in. This could just be a Orchestrite. Now, the Orchestrite's really good at keeping areas scouted, which is exactly what he's doing. Keeps his eyes on the enemy base for a little bit longer. And it could be shard launches. Maybe he's worried about Firehawks, though we know that DuneTiger does not have those at all. He's still producing Hammerheads. So, yeah. Sells off the armory, deciding, you know what, I'm not going to go for that anymore. Shields is done from the Shard Walkers, so he did get attenuated force fields, going to make them quite powerful. Putting down the appropriate AA. This is a really good AA layout here from Lamas for a few reasons, because if you try to bomb the tech center, the range at which these plasma missile batteries, they can all cover the technology assembler, and they can cover a wide range outside the base. A lot of people will slam them down right next to the tech center, but what you want to do is you want to space them out in a defensive formation so they cover way more ground and they get more bang for your buck. Going to be engaged in that other tower, but he's not going to be able to defeat that. DuneTiger is going for... That's interesting. He's really indecisive on his tech, isn't he? Not going for Firehawks, just selling up. He's going for Mammoth Tanks. Looks like he wants to stick with just the Mammoth Tanks. Now, Hexapod comes out, so we're not actually going to see tripods coming out from our screenplay. He's going for another upgrade. Not sure what it could be. Maybe Blue Shard. There is a Shock Trooper there, so he's going for a Hexapod. Bit unusual for Reaper 17 because their tripods are just so powerful, but I guess he wants to go with a lot of Shard Walkers, and then he wants to just support that with the Hexapod. Unfortunately, he will find these Mammoth Tanks here going to cut him off. Realizes there's no third base there. He does have his drone here, but he doesn't have any refineries down. DuneTiger could be about to pop one, so he's ahead on the refinery game here. Couple of Mammoth Tanks. Now, these Mammoth Tanks are somewhat unsupported. The thing about Mammoth Tanks, they are very powerful, but you need to have backup. You need something there that can cover the weaknesses that they have. They're very vulnerable to infantry and aircraft, but they can pretty much destroy anything else on the ground. He's going to engage that Harvester. That Harvester will back out, trying to go for the damaged Spike Tib here, because he did lose his Spike. Although, did he clean that up? Someone cleaned up the Tiberium over there. The drone ship is going to be located here. The Hexapod's going to push the Fiend tanks back. He's not going to get that drone ship. There's too many Shard Walkers here, and they're going to push these guys back. No Blue Shard. No Blue Shard. Not sure what that other upgrade was. It's actually about to complete. And could it be Blue Shard? No. What was it? He must have got force fields on the tripods, because no Blue Shard came out. They've got a lot of Shard Walkers here. Again, he's still buffering with the Hexapod here, but the Mammoth Tanks now, there's 5 of them there. They can easily engage that Hexapod. It's not going to be difficult for them to do. These Shard Walkers, I mean, the APCs can't do much, and neither can the Hammerheads against these units here. He can just focus down the APCs. The APCs don't have the DPS to be able to destroy a unit like this, and oh my god, he's going to be able to destroy all of those APCs there. Unfortunate for DuneTiger. He does have a Juggernaut here. Oh, there's a Mammoth Tank here. That's what they don't want to see. Mammoth Tank will be able to eat these alive. The Shard Walkers can't really do too much to the armor of the Mammoth Tank. Mammoth Tank, far too heavy. There we have the Space Command coming down as well. Looks like he's going to engage this. Shockwave Artillery is going to come down. He's going to try to move forward. Can he get the EMP off? No, oh my god, that was wasted. So he walks out of the Shockwave and he stasis 6 tanks. But he can't actually destroy any of them. So this... Oh man, when you see Scrin use that ability, because that's a really, really good ability like that, like as a GDI player, that's like, heck yeah, that's fantastic, because that's on a 7-minute cooldown. He's actually going to get the crush of 2 of them straight away. That was nice. That was very nice indeed. This is going to continue on. There is another fire happening up here. Blue Shard is done. He's encroaching on that base. He's going to move forward. He's going to get the crush off on another one. Oh my god. He shouldn't be getting Mammoth's crushed to this Hexapod. That's really unfortunate. Meanwhile, he has to fall back over here. He's trying to get Disintegrator squads out, but it's just simply too slow. He's trying to put the balls down. There is a tripod here. He does have the fully upgraded tripod, but there's no charge on it, which is really unfortunate. No charge on the tripod's going to cost him. Trying to pump out these Disintegrator squads here. Meanwhile, the Hexapod had to be phased. DuneTiger's got access to so much more Tiberium right now because Lamas doesn't even have a refinery down. He is going to be able to destroy that Mammoth tank there. And he pops down the photon missile battery. Now he needs to try to put all of his force into just one of these tanks at a time, bring them down as quickly as possible. Another tripod rocks up, but again, this the drone ship, by the way, is taking a ton of damage in the background, and he does not launch it, unfortunately, which means the drone ship is gone. These Juggernauts are pretty much dead. I mean, unless DuneTiger has some option to save them, he might as well fight, and he's going to. That's a lot of Shard Walkers that just got killed then. They're all grouped up, and DuneTiger turns around and does a lot of damage there. But those 3 husks now will still be there. I believe the Hexapod is still alive, grabbing blue Tiberium. Yeah, the Hexapod is still alive. Does he have a gravity stabilizer? No foundry, no gravity stabilizer, which means that's it for the build of Lamas. Lamas is now buildless in this game. Important though, there is a plasma missile battery here, which is really going to prevent things. And look at that, he comes in and he destroys the last of the husks. The other husks may have been inadvertently destroyed here, but there's a lot of armor coming in and there's only one tripod. He needs to watch out though. Yeah, Lamas can't stay here. Veteran tripod, that's nice. It's not going to get away though. There's 4 Mammoth tanks. This tripod may be able to escape. Those last Shard Walkers now just being completely destroyed. There's too many Mammoth tanks spread out, and without a drone platform, he can't really switch his tech at all. He's going to lose his Hexapod here. There's actually an attack coming in. I did not see this. Unless he can get some type of miracle EMP. He gets the EMP off. Oh my god, that's so tight. And this tripod, which is returning from the fight, is able to destroy that as well. He had to call in the repair drones, plus the repair drones of the Warp Chasm, plus the Corruptors. That's a lot of repairs. Look at what the heck. Oh my god, I think he's inadvertently queued assimilators. Oh my god, he must have maybe was intending to do disintegrators, but he's actually built a ton of assimilators. I'm not sure what they're going to be for because there's nothing really much they can do. He's going to come across here, DuneTiger with these Mammoth tanks. He's just continuing to build Mammoth tanks. He has nothing really else, I believe. There's actually quite a few Hammerheads here. Zone Troopers in the Hammerheads. Oh, that's nasty. Does he have the upgrade? Yeah, he does have the scanner packs to extend their range. The Hexapod can't really beat this. I think Shockwave is probably... Oh no, scrap that. The Space Command has been sold off. I was going to say, if his Shockwave is cooled down, then he can probably just about destroy this Hexapod. Battle marker over here. Something got blown apart there. Not sure what it was. Maybe an Orca Strike. Unfortunately, again, with these Mammoth tanks, nothing to lock down the Hexapod. The Hexapod's now veteran, and that's a real big problem as well. Tries to come in, but there are some blue shard units here that he's trying to target the Corruptors, which is always good. But again, he needs to be so careful. You can kite the Shard Walkers all day, but the thing is, if the Shard Walkers fire back with that blue shard, it's just going to do so much damage. DuneTiger trying to send his Harvesters across, has to pull back early because he's realized that this is the only Tiberium left on the map. Does charge his tripods up finally, but this Hexapod is pretty insane right now. These Mammoth tanks are in a really awkward spot. They kind of trap back in the corner there. They need to regroup and get back to the main base because DuneTiger is going to push forward here. Sorry, not DuneTiger, Lamas is going to push forward. He has 2 tripods. There's a lot of Shard Walkers. Again, his Shard Walkers are at risk of being kited. We'll have to see how well the DuneTiger kiting is. Firehawks coming out, though. He's got 4 Firehawks. No Stratofighter, which means he's going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. I think Stratofighter, yeah, definitely on the upgrade here. Hexapod coming in. It is in danger of going heroic because, of course, it will be able to destroy things quite quickly. Mammoth tanks will come back around. They will find these guys here. We see the Shard Walkers coming in. He will be going for the power grid, and he gets the power grid. Only loses 1 Firehawk. Now, this is important as well because he cannot rebuild power plants. He can upgrade these 2 reactors, which is what he's going to want to be doing. But if at all now he catches one on the way back as well, that's bad. That's bad. I believe Stratofighter may be completed now. No, it's not completed. He was still just trying to build Hammerheads. He needs to stop this army right here. And, I mean, Lamas is getting money with the Recycler killing these units here. Here comes the Shockwave Artillery. He needs to lock this down right now. One shot's that Mammoth tank because it was pretty low on health. He will get Shockwaved. He will get Shockwave, but these Mammoth tanks are moving through this base. And there's actually 2 tripods here. We have the Zone Trooper drop pod coming in. Meanwhile, this attack is continuing. Firehawk's being completely destroyed. He's going to come in. He's going to get the EMP off. He destroyed the drop pod. Oh my god, he destroyed the drop pod before I was actually able to deploy. That's really bad for DuneTiger. And meanwhile, this base, there's a heroic Hexapod. He doesn't even need the Corruptors anymore. Zone Troopers now flying in, trying to go for the last of the power plants here. If he can bring down the power grid. Lamas didn't repair the reactor, which means it's very easy to snipe down. These reactors are very vulnerable. He needs to get his power back up right now. No, he's slapped down to his last power plant, and that means all the plasma missile batteries are gone. There are no power plants remaining, so these plasma missile batteries are now null and void. They can't do anything. Meanwhile, the Hexapod is ripping through the base here. There's a few buildings up here by DuneTiger. His MCV, I believe, has made a run for it. No, actually, heroic units inside this foxhole, chewing up these units here, but the Buzzer Swarm will take them out. Space Command is destroyed. I'm not sure where DuneTiger's MCV is. Was it trying? No, it's down here in the corner. It wasn't trying to make a getaway. Can Lamas pick up that it's down there, though? Meanwhile, oh my god, that's not how you want to do the game. DuneTiger flying into a big ball of these blue shard walkers, and they will just be camping the rest of the base. Powering down your buildings is really kind of irrelevant here for Lamas because he doesn't have any power plants. And I'm assuming he's got money. Yeah, he powers them back up now, realizing he's just wasting his own time. He's got some money, yeah. And flying those hammerheads back there, there's actually some combat support airfield. That could have given away the position of the base, but no, Lamas thinks the buildings are up here, and he is going to run up here. You got to be careful sending those hammerheads over there, because if the hammerheads go over there, it could lure Lamas over there. Now, there is no power, but again, look at that. He's spreading out the gun walkers. How's he supposed to engage these? He cannot rebuild any more of these hammerheads. Does he have anything close to ranking? No, they're all unranked, so I mean, probably got some ranked up units inside them. Going to be able to destroy the last structure here. Maybe he thinks the MCV is moving to the left-hand side because he's sending his Hexapod out there. But at this point in time, I think DuneTiger has pretty much run his race. He's got 2 engineers. He's trying to go get those husks, which is smart. I mean, if he can EMP the Hexapod and destroy it, he can win. Lamas has a single harvester left, but it would be double time on the construction of those shard walkers. 16 seconds per shard walker. There you go. That's going to take less than 4 a minute. You know, he's actually going to get these husks back unless these Corruptors can get down here in time. Oh my god. If he can spot what's happening here, battle marker over there, he's going to be sending those units in. He will get that other one, but the other one should be able to get into the husk if DuneTiger's paying attention. Looks like he's lost a hammerhead, so he's down to 3 hammerheads. He's pulling harvesters still. I'm not sure why these guys are up here. I mean, he knows the hammerheads are down here. He might as well just pull those down there. I guess he can't see what's going on. Trying to form up his harvesters again. He's going to try to draw fire as he comes in. Blue shard walkers now firing on these units. Oh my god, every bit of damage is just so bad. Oh, that hammerhead it's ripe. It's ripe. Keeping these plasma missile batteries is probably a waste of time because they don't count as buildings, and he can never power them back up. So he might as well sell them and get the money. Yeah. Oh, he's actually going to lose his warp sphere. Oh my god. That is just really bad. Loses a hammerhead, down to 2 hammerheads, a rocket head and a zone head. There is a tripod here. And where's Lamas going? Lamas, he needs to set his disintegrators here. Oh, these harvesters will actually be able to kill disintegrators. But I don't think he's going to be able to stop them from destroying the Reaper tripod. There's too many shard walkers here. And now he's going to focus these down. Needs to watch out for the hammerheads. The hammerheads are coming around. He needs to try to get the last of the buildings now. Oh man, this is so insane. He needs to get these. Does he not realize he's under attack? He's going to lose his portal. That's his last production structure. No, he doesn't quite lose. He does. He loses it. It's down. Which means Lamas now cannot produce any units in this game. He cannot produce any units, but he has a heroic Hexapod, which is so slow, by the way. He's just meandering around. He's already searched this top of the map here. He knows there's nothing there, but he's still continuing to meander around. And every single one of these units that Lamas loses now, oh my god, this is going to be the throw of the century if Lamas screws this up. Right now, we can see that the mistakes are being made from Lamas. And he needs to just... I don't know why he spread so thin there. Protecting the harvester is absolutely a waste of time right now because he can't build anything. You know, pull back to your last structure. Oh, he gets one of the hammerheads, and I think that may be then. He's got a zone head left. Oh, he's going to get hit by those guys there. That's tight. He will get away. Does he have the combat? He sold the combat support airfield, so he's only got a MCV. I think Lamas is just going to win just through the sheer fact that DuneTiger has no money, and he's only got 1 unit left, and he can't repair that, so... The smallest mistake. Again, he's still searching the top of the map for structures that don't exist. But Lamas, I think he is going to come through and just win this game, just due to the fact that DuneTiger can't hope to win with just this damaged hammerhead. If it was a heroic hammerhead, then he might be able to. Yeah, he's just trying to micro that around. I mean, technically, if he can kill the rest of the Shard Walkers, then he wins. If he kills these Shard Walkers, he wins the game. But, I mean, he's got at least, you know, he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 left, or 10 now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. Oh, and that hammerhead, look at it. It's just one hit, and it's all over. Maybe if he could repair it. If he could repair it, it would be worth repairing it and then just taking it back. But he can't do anything. He can't afford even the most basic of structures right now. He cannot even afford an engineer. So this is just not going to happen. It's just going to be... this is the thing about Lamar. He gets it there, finally. I was going to say, he was just feeding his units one at a time out. I'm just like, dude, what are you doing? You got a heroic Hexapod just cluster back on the refine. It's obvious that DuneTiger has no base. So luckily, Lamas is able to secure that one there, but not without giving me a heart attack in the process. So he's probably going to watch that back and realize just how much that game was under his control at the end there, but almost letting DuneTiger back into it. Stalling there on the economy was DuneTiger. Had a lot more money than Lamas, so there you go, 159,000, 139,000, but it just came down to, I mean, DuneTiger got a lot of Mammoth Tanks was simply just stepped on by the Hexapod, and, you know, wasn't able to lock it down for that killer blow. He had the units, but yeah, it just seemed unusual that Lamas was able to overwhelm those eventually over time, and I think it was just the lack of support. Maybe needed some EMP grenades, even though I'm not a big fan of them, but since he didn't have a lot of tripods, yeah, or maybe, yeah, bring the zone heads with the ground force there, but nonetheless, Lamas has secured a victory. My name is Green Zero. Hope you all enjoyed this free play, and I will do my very best to try to bring you some more content. There will be some tournaments coming up. Stay tuned for the streams, all here on YouTube, and I'll catch you all in the next video.